Tapping in, yo. Yeah, man. Hey, yo, listen, right? I want to tell you, I want to say this real quick, too, before I start off, because I don't know if I got to say it not to y'all yet. I don't got no introductions and whole bunch of weird shit before I start talking to y'all because I value y'all time. And I don't want to waste y'all time with that bullshit. You hear me? So with that being said, let's get right into it. Here we go. This one looked interesting. Uh uh I doing one talking about why Paige Bueckers, if I'm saying it right, attitude is stirring up controversy in the WNBA. Now, I put one out on on Paige because dude was saying she's not a generational talent and what have you, and I was saying that's I put one out on it. So y'all check it out right now. Let's check into this.
I'm Mike Leslie, and this is my extra point. Women's basketball in the city of Dallas just changed forever. The Dallas Wings won the first overall pick in the 2025 WNBA draft on Sunday, which means the Wings just won the Paige Bueckers sweepstakes. If you're not familiar with Paige Bueckers, you should be. You no doubt know the name Caitlin Clark. Bueckers may be coming out of college a year after Clark, but she was Caitlin Clark before Caitlin Clark.
I already knew he messed up with that one.
Not quite, man. Not quite.
I know. I'm gonna jump
sir,
all over it.
you know
what I'm saying?
The
Jump all over
year
it, my
Paige Bueckers won National Player of the Year as a freshman.
Right. See, serve.
I hate
Look,
to inform you, but
damn
there
near about
was
7 points.
That other girl who you said was, Caitlin, who you said Paige was before. How I'm gonna break this to this guy?
Go right here to her.
Caitlin averaged 27 points a game and 7 assists. And Paige averaged 20 points a game and 6 assists.
You mean? I mess with these dudes. These couple dudes I do. What happened at the bus? My bad. Yeah, I mess with you know what I'm saying. I mess rock and because I kind of listen to them. Then sometimes they get on a good one, but for the most part, y'all just get on a good one. I be like,
Both teams had great seasons. They met in the Sweet 16. Connecticut with 12 McDonald's All-Americans blew out Iowa with 1 5-star player. 1 McDonald's All-American.
Right. See, and like I said, pause real quick, saying like these guys, they've been really on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really getting. Y'all know I've been here for a while now, but I wasn't watching them in college. I've been here for a while because this whole season, and it's been a long season. It feel like forever now, but you know what I'm saying? It's saying, yeah, I rock it with C, so it is what it is. And I know these guys are informed because I know they really watch it. So I listen to them. I give them theirs. I know they know more than I know, so I try to get it from them. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know where to go find all that good information yet. So, but I'm working on this. I'm work in progress. And like I said again, I enjoy listening to these dudes and combating them with when I feel they wrong and if I feel they right, I'll give them theirs. So it's all good. I'm sure they enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? If they knew about it or they would, to get that confirmation or get that, what I mean, or get that what I'm saying, that other opinion, that pushback on what you talking, what I mean, whatever you would call that. So that combatingness. I mean, I know they get tired of just sitting there having their own opinions, like, what I mean, just their own, this is all I got, and I don't hear nobody else joints. I mean, that can't be, what I mean? You gotta want to hear what somebody else got to say what you talk about. I know you said me, F what they say. I don't care, all that. But I'm just saying it's part of the shit. It makes it enjoyable. It makes it worth doing to me to hear what somebody got to say about what I got to say. I'm sure looking forward to it. So anyway, let's get back.
In the Sweet 16 that year. And listen, man, we know it's a regular season award too. It's not even a postseason award. So I don't know, man. Let's just this narrative that Caitlin
That word, boy.
Was the little engine that could.
Right, that word I've never heard. I probably this year was the first time and the most I've ever heard it in my life. You know what I'm saying? If it's a new word that we've created or has it been in Webster and we just never used it? That's a question I got for y'all. Has it been here or have we just started using it? Please let me know, man. Because I mean, I've never heard that word like I've heard it this year in my life. Let's go.
Early on is just not
Or
true.
in my
Caitlin
life.
was MVP of the
To
USA
this year.
basketball when they won the FIBA championship, 18 and under. She averaged 27 points her freshman year. Now, did Paige have more buzz on social media? Yeah.
Okay. But that
But it was
matters,
just
I
like
guess.
women's basketball level buzz in 2020. It wasn't what we come to know now about women's basketball. I'm gonna need y'all to stop lying to the people, man. Like, we're in a new age, man, where we expect more from the media. We voted for that. We voted for honesty in the media.
Okay.
We voted against lies from the media. America.
Paul's saying, I'm gonna let him finish. I'm saying, y'all know I'm gonna let him finish saying, I just wanna say, when you saying that, and being the fact that maybe on social media, I mean, that's the one of the biggest platforms to be on. It turns out to be. You know what I'm saying? Because surely when my homie, it's sad, when my homie was coming at us with this years and years, probably when it first started, y'all. Now, to think about it, he coming at us with it, and, you know what I mean? Yo, let's come on, let's do this. And we don't eat it. Like, what are you talking about, man? Like, we don't even know. Come on, you do it and we'll catch up. And saying, man, how goofy and silly and idiotic we feel at this point to be trying to catch up when we could have been on it and could be knee deep in it and our shit running like machines. You hear me? Literally. All things, whatever we doing, running like machines. But that's what happens, you know what I'm saying? It happens like that. You know, that's luck of the draw, and you know how the cards play sometimes. All you can do is not keep letting it pass you by. You know what I'm saying? If you do see an opportunity, try, man. You know what? Man, let me try to grab on now. Better late than never, they say. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here saying, man, I'm going for it. You know, if I ain't good, I'm going to find out. You know what I mean? But I got to go for mine. I got to try. I can't sit around and keep letting shit pass me by like, you know what I mean? You just don't have no idea of situations. You know what I mean? I was just, boy. Anyway, let's go. Out into that. What I was saying, did I make the point that I was stopped to make? The point was about the social media thing. And the social media thing being such a big platform, y'all, now they say, well, he said she got that buzz. Because literally, yo, see, to me, I had just really started hearing see towards the end of that, that run she had, that playoff run. And I got to see that girl, got the girl Angel Reese put a, and that right there sent me into, I was already messing with C, and a little bit at that moment, and then from there that solidified me messing with her. And then she come in and all the crap and all the and then she come and do it. Then like I said, it all happened, I bet you, differently than anybody expected. That's what I do want to say. When he say, so when the guy he could have worded it, I believe, a lot differently or better or in some other kind of way. But I genuinely can say that I guess I get the sentiment. So let's go.
People have spoken. Please stop.
WNBA draft on Sunday, which means the Wings just won the Paige Bueckers sweepstakes. If you're not familiar with Paige Bueckers, you should be. You no doubt know the name Caitlin Clark. Bueckers may be coming out of college a year after Clark, but she was Caitlin Clark before Caitlin Clark. A deadly shooter from anywhere in the building, a tremendous playmaker. She is a sensational talent that can completely change an organization. And now the Dallas Wings get to
See?
be that organization.
No.
The Wings have won one.
No, literally, yo. Just listen to this, man. Y'all gotta check my joint out on Page. I think it's comparable to this, like no other. To saying, wow, how this man is they putting this pressure on this girl. You need to check my other one out, because that's what I'm saying to him. Like, y'all, I felt like it was a bad move when y'all was doing it. When Gino was, y'all putting her name all out there like that to be, competing with CC, when that'll just make her an enemy of C. And you don't want that, because you don't want that. You already see what it's gotten people being enemies of C. You know what I'm saying? So the saying you bring her in the league on that note, I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think that's good for her brand or anything, her career, or any of that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all
Playoff series in their time in Dallas. They went 9-31 this past season. But adding a player like Paige Bueckers to the fold could be a transformational thing for this franchise and for girls basketball in North Texas, too. This is already a hotbed for girls basketball recruiting. A player like Bueckers doing her thing in Dallas for the next decade or more could send girls hoops nuclear around here.
Now, I will say this. It is a good thing that, talent being spread around. I'd like to see Paige Bueckers go to Dallas. There's a lot of talk that she doesn't even want to go to Dallas, that she may stay for a 6th year, that she may try to force another team to, draft her because she for whatever reason. There's many reasons, but
wow.
Listen.
I didn't know that. See?
This is not necessarily a bad thing. I don't think this is necessarily a bad thing. I just think that I don't want people to get disappointed, because they're not going to sell out their stadium every night. They're not going to sell out when they're on the road. It's not going to be the same thing. I just want people to pump their brakes. It's not going to be the same thing. It's not going to be hysteria, mania.
I believe. I want to say, this sounds a little kind.
They're not even going to sell out their own stadium.
I just want to pause, because I know now that if I keep talking while that's going on, it'll make what I'm saying sound jumbled or whatever. Excuse me. The saying, I believe at this point, everybody knows what CC is one. This thing that happened was a phenomenon. Just, what I mean? And her, her thing is just going to be her thing and her thing only. I don't believe they think none of these girls is going to come and have that same kind of impact. You know what I'm saying? I know they all want to hope that do, but I think, I guess they're going to try to. See, that's the thing that's going to mess it up for it being that. Because now you have the example of it happening. And now you're going to be trying to make, you know what I'm saying? How you say it? You know what I mean? See how CC or this organically happened? Now they're going to be trying to force it and stage it and whatever you call it, you know what I'm saying? To make it happen. And that never works. That never works. When you try to build up, usually it doesn't work. Because usually the people usually let people down, to be honest with you, if I'm not mistaken, with my recollection. But at the same time, you know what I mean? If that doesn't happen, usually something else does. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just I want to have a critical, cynical mind state, because I just talked to one of my friends about them having it. So I was saying, not let me have it. And what he's preparing y'all for, I guess I'll be going down the same lines of saying that with y'all lack of expectation about what's going to happen or what's going to, take place. So, with that being said, I'll let him finish, and it is what it is. Like I said, it's just sound a little. I think that everybody knows, but nobody knows what they know.
After opening night.
Technically, Bueckers still has a year of eligibility left after this season and could go back to UConn for 2025. She's not a.
Think about this. if Paige Bueckers goes back to UConn for 6 years, she still won't score more points. She still won't even come close. She still won't even come within the stratosphere of scoring as many points as Caitlin Clark scored in 4 years. And Paige will then be the girl that Cheryl Swoops was talking about. The 25-year-old. And it is a COVID year, and there's another year.
See? That's why I'm telling y'all, bruh. See? Pause. See how he clowning? That's why I'm telling y'all to check my other joint out. Because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this part 2 of that. To saying what he on with this is perfect to just be part 2. I could use the same thumbnail with it to just make it part 2, y'all. So y'all see this, man. Y'all check it out, man.
Expected to, but she could. Paige, I'm speaking for all of Dallas basketball fans on this one. Please don't.
Enrique, man.
What's the reason why she wouldn't want to go there, though?
Man, she's gonna have to, reach out to Paige and be like, "Look, man, I'm willing to share the basketball. I'm willing to look for other players. You being the other player, because Enrique, although she's phenomenal and she's very exciting, and when you see her play, it's like, wow, who is that?" She shoots a very, very low percentage from everywhere, and she's a volume shooter. So I don't know if Paige wants to join that, man. I don't know if Paige wants to.
Since she can't get better at this point, that's just
somebody's Robin.
I want to pause and say, at this point, I want to say, so what are we saying with them? Like, are we saying none of them in it, can get any better? Like, none of these girls in this league that's been in this league all these years they've been here, is like that's it for them. That's their plateau. They can't get no better. Because when he say that, it's just saying, I'm saying she can't get better at it. She can't. She at this point, no, huh? No, she's practicing now. She got this many years in. That's who she is. She's gonna be a up and down shooter. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna be consistent. She's gonna be, you know what I mean? Is that what we saying? Is that what we have to settle? You know what I mean? Because I feel like that would be that's settling. That's settling. Enrique, are you gonna settle? Are you gonna settle with your skills being looked at like that and not having, the drive to make it better when you take your percentage up and motherfucker can't say you ain't that? No, she's consistent now. She shoots high volume at a high rate now. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna try to perfect that in the midst of this with all these new eyes on this, with this opportunity for y'all to make all this good new money. This would be, if any reason, this would be the reason to do it. To me. So I'm just saying, when you saying that, like, that girl's a young girl. She's young. She's a young woman. She ain't no old woman. She young. She can still sharpen her. She got to be able to. We sit up here saying C in the lab getting nice. You saying all of them can't get nice? Angel Reese in the lab. You show Angel Reese in the lab doing layups and shit. You saying they can't get nicer? I don't want to believe that.
I think Paige wants to be Batman.
Because they are terrible. Half the time. They need to get better.
I don't think Paige wants to be Robin. I think Paige wants to be Batman.
Hell yeah, she wants to be Batman in the league.
And it's just impossible with Enrique. Enrique just shoots too much. And she shoots such a low percentage that she has to shoot a lot to get her points. But she's very exciting and she's box office, but she's not box office in a way that she's not box office in the way that she's going to draw her own fans. She's box office if you come to see a game and she happens to be in it, she'll steal the show. Sources around the
I
league have
guess.
indicated that the Los Angeles Sparks, who got the number 2 pick in the lottery, would have been Bueckers' preferred option. Like the Wings, the Sparks also currently don't have a head coach. But Los Angeles is a gigantic market and a team that could also have used a guard like Bueckers. Yeah, they would be a problem. Bueckers.
This is why your blood spikes and feet
I want you
spreads.
to go
Did you
ahead
know
and
type 2 diabetes is a completely reversible condition?
drop the. I told y'all,
Cameron Brink,
about
who
the
doesn't need the
waiting for it to
basketball.
stop buffering. I said I wanted to drop the bomb on, why you said, she don't want to go there. Is it because of Enrique saying, I ain't trying to be no Robin going there, or is it because else? That's all I want to know, because I'm saying, Dallas seemed like a cool spot to go. Why she wouldn't want to go there? What will be the next option? Who will be next up next year? Will we know now or not? Would it take for them to have a bad season or not to know? Because I know they don't do that, what they just did, to get the picks like that every year, right? Or do they? Y'all let me know.
Rickea Jackson, who's going to need the basketball more,
The
but she's a
lottery, I
great
guess, does
facilitator,
happen every year,
and
huh?
she can
The
play off
draft.
the ball. At least Rickea can play off the ball, and Cameron Brink definitely can play off the ball.
Or lottery, whatever it's called,
Yeah, that
whatever
would
that
be
was.
dynamite. I wonder if they can force that, man. I think the league should. It would be better for the league if Paige played in Los Angeles.
Los
If you
Angeles, that's what
created
you're
another
saying.
super team, a young super team, that would be better for the league.
I'll go with that.
Having her in Dallas, it just
Right, she needs to go to a
Dallas is
big
not
market.
a basketball ratings driver in men's basketball. You don't get a lot of ratings out of Dallas. The last year was one of the least watched NBA finals that featured Dallas. Okay, Dallas Mavericks featured in the NBA finals, terrible ratings with a superstar, with two superstars, Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic. No one wanted to watch. Dallas doesn't move the needle in basketball.
I pause. I say, if they saying that, what I'm saying. I keep saying to me, there's damn commentators and all that darn talking, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong for keep emphasizing this. I want to say that though, y'all. I swear they ruin the game for me. With all that talking, I have to literally, let me tell y'all what I do half the time. If I ain't told y'all this, I turn the TV down half the time low enough where I can just barely hear it, to a whispers where I know I can't hear whoever the second dude is talking, and lightly can hear the first dude talking, and maybe can still hear the little crowd and they sneak, because they just be talking so much. They interviewing people, they talking to the whoever's out, the other person, asking them questions. They start talking about somebody's life history and all that. I'm telling you, I feel like I keep talking about it, y'all, so I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna just shut up until somebody tell me y'all agree or don't agree. I'm gonna stop bringing it up, because I can't help it when somebody brings something up about it. Makes me go right in. So with that, let's finish.
LA, on the other hand, the league should allow Paige to force her way to Los Angeles. I would see nothing wrong with that. They should collude
That's what
to
I'm saying.
let Paige end
That's what
up
I
in
say.
Los Angeles. That's better for the league.
All right, y'all. And with that, right, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tap out, because I want to make sure this is all the way this get done. And last time I half of it, I get up to this point or so, and I check it, and it's all messed up at the end. So I don't want to get it messed up. And basically, I don't need to hear no more. I agree that maybe Paige should go to a bigger franchise, or however you want to call it, and that would be good for the league because, you know, like I said, you know, bigger team, bigger franchise, bigger numbers, et cetera, and that'd be, you know, comparable to play with C, and C bringing what she brings, and she trying to bring something to what she brings, hopefully she brings something good. Whatever. With that being said, yeah, I'm, you know, I'm cool with all the situation. I just, like I said, they put a lot of pressure on the girl, and I feel like, you know, that's a bad move. You shouldn't do it, but I put that on my first one, so I told y'all can check that out. With that, I'm gonna try to get at something else for y'all. I'm gonna tab back. Y'all stay ready. Come on.